Hello everybody and welcome back to RainBro Crafts. My name is Colton and today I will be making for you a soap inspired by Dolly Parton and her role in the movie Steel Magnolias. This soap is scented with Magnolia Blossom, which is one of our all-time favorites, and the colors are inspired by Dolly Parton's signature pinks and blues and whites. So stay tuned if you want to see the next soap in our Dazzling Divas Volume 2 collection. Alrighty, let's get this Magnolia Blossom soap making started. If you missed the intro of this video, the soap is inspired by Dolly Parton and specifically her role in Steel Magnolias. However, we did take a little bit of artistic liberties with the design of this fragrance because we wanted it to be a little more representative of Dolly Parton as an experience and not so much as her role in that movie. So while the fragrance, which I'll be adding here in a minute, is Magnolia Blossom, which we have used every year. Generally it's called Mary's Magnolias or something like that for one of our friends, Mary. But this year we did put it in with our Dazzling Divas as a Dolly Parton tribute. While I've been chatting, I blended up our lye water and that signature RainBro Crafts plant-based oil blend, which is in the description box below if you wanted to check that out. We will just pass that colloidal oatmeal and water through a fine mesh strainer there to get out any lumps and clumps, and then blitz that up. I also had in here, you might have seen it, I had a little bit of Ultra Sparkle White mica in the oil before I added everything, so there is a little inherent shimmeriness to the soap batter just overall. And then we'll add this fragrance oil. It is a really nice magnolia fragrance with some citrus, some spring flowers, but more importantly magnolia. The one thing that I did fail to remember was that this fragrance oil accelerates considerably, and so you'll see here in a minute, especially when I divide up all of the colors, some mistakes were made. I, looking backwards, should not have used the immersion blender to blend up the colors into the soap batter. Mistake 1. Mistake 2 would be doing this fragrance oil and then wanting to do the design that I was envisioning. You'll have to stay tuned through the end though to see what that soap cutting actually looks like, because I did finish the whole soap, even though I did consider redesigning it after making this first batch. In the white pour container there, I just added a little bit of some amaranth pink mica, and then to the gray pitcher a like denim-y kind of stormy blue color, but I do not remember what that mica is. We'll blitz those up really quickly. There's mistake number 1, or I guess number 2, because I already added the fragrance. And you'll really notice how thick the soap batter gets when I take my stick blender out of this blue soap. You can see the stir marks in there. I did want to do an in the pot swirl, so I will get out that uncolored soap base and you will see that the blue just kind of plops right on the top there. Same with the white. So to kind of salvage things, I did do a quick little stir with my scraper there just to make sure that there was some color in every bar, and then we will pour it off. In addition to it getting a little chunky and thick too quickly, I also was a little concerned about the colors turning gray, because in this video and when I was making this, so it's not a trick of the camera, it looked pretty gray, especially on the top. I will give you a little spoiler and say that the inside does not look that way, thankfully, so it wasn't a complete and total loss. To get a little more of that pink and blue color up on the top there, I just scraped out the remainder of those pink and blue soap batters in the 2 pour pitchers there. I picked pink and blue. Zac was part of the design process for this one, just because we feel like those 2 colors specifically are representative of Dolly Parton. We feel like she either was in a pink outfit, a blue outfit, or even like a shimmery white one, which is why we have the Snowflake Ultra Mica in the whole soap batter there. Then, because I didn't have a ton of time, I am just going to do a ton of spoon swoops here to distribute that blue and pink mica. And then I'll go the other way as well, because I wasn't 100% satisfied with what the top was looking like. We'll scrape down those edges, spritz it with some rubbing alcohol, and then it is time to see if this soap was a total and utter failure or if it looks okay. So we'll unmold this, we will break out our slab splitter here, and then this will be the first peek into seeing if those colors are nice and individualized. Did they bleed together, which I don't think happened, or did I mix them too much? And I don't think I did. I will say, if I made this again, I probably wouldn't use this fragrance oil with this design, but I would potentially use these colors again and kind of bump up the saturation level a little bit, because they are a little more pastel than what I would prefer. But also, when we're thinking about Dolly Parton, I kind of have like season 1 RuPaul filter in my mind, like kind of ethereal, a little bit of like Vaseline lens. So it is fitting. It's fitting to the prompt. And then here is that inside bar, and all things considered, it does look pretty good. We did have a few glycerin rivers in this soap, and I don't know why that is. It might be because we were moving so quickly. It is not because it was underblended. In fact, I could have probably blended it a little bit less. But sometimes glycerin rivers just happen. Usually it's water content related, but we didn't add any more water than normal either. It does kind of look nice as a total effect though, because it gives that kind of like shimmery wateriness to the bar. But that is it. That is our Dolly Parton inspired soap, which will be for sale May 1st online and in person. We do want to give a huge shout out to our subscribers and our flamers, our big ol' flamers, our foamy homies, and our study buddies. They get soaps and candles of the month from us, and they help support the channel. Check out our website for information on that. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video, comment down below your favorite Dazzling Diva, and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.